Good morning, and Happy New Year to everybody and your families. The Finance Committee of the 4th District of Cook County will come to order. Madam Secretary, would you please call the roll?
You have a quorum, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you very much. The Secretary has informed me that a quorum is present and we can conduct the business of our committee. Madam Secretary, any changes to the agenda?
I have none, Mr. Chairman.
Any members have any changes? There being none, the Chair recognizes Vice Chairman Steele.
Chair, move approval of disbursements, items number 11639 through 11165 on pages 2 and 4.
Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Silvestri. Any discussion? There being none, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, nay. In the opinion of the Chair, motion carries. Legal matters, Mr. Silvestri.
Chairman, I move approval of the litigation, risk management, and settlement recommendations as found on pages 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Is there a second? Second by Mr. Steele. Any discussion? Commissioner Murphy? Okay. Let's get to the roll call. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. And then the divisions, no. Mrs. Murphy, no. Commissioner Collins. Any other divisions? Despite the division of the question, the motion carries. Revenue report, received and filed, Mr. Steele.
Received and filed revenue report.
Leave to have Mr. Kemp give us a report on the revenue report, if you would. Let me sit right here.
Good morning, Madam President, Chairman Goslin, ladies and gentlemen of the committee. As of November 30th, 2010, the total revenues received for the Forest Reserve District are at $30 million. The total amount of expense is at $42 million. We anticipate that this will be corrected in very short order because, as I mentioned at the last meeting, we have received the December payment of $17 million, and what we have done there is affected the transfers out of the corporate fund so that basically the full year's expenses will now be represented. We expect to end the year with a slight surplus, and looking at the numbers that we have, we continue to remain in a fiscally sound position.
Any questions? Thank you. One question for Mr. Silvestri.
I'd like to just clarify the fund balance contribution. Why does it indicate that it's under? I mean, has it just not been done yet, or it's not being done, or what is the significance of this amount?
Oh, well, the fund balance contribution is the amount of fund balance that we anticipate would be needed in order to ensure that the budget is balanced. So what we're saying is that we, with the budget that we presented last year, we expected to use the $9.3 million of fund balance. What it's saying, though, is that we have not had to use any of that so far, and based on the projected end-of-year figures, we won't have to use any. So that kind of stands in reserve in the event that it's needed. Because
at first glance, it looks like a negative, but you're telling me it's a positive.
Right. What we're saying is that fund balance contribution is actually what we would consider revenue. So that means that we would be taking a portion of that fund balance and contributing it to the budget. So basically, for that portion, yes, it is positive that we haven't used any of it.
So that there's not a belief that this is a negative balance?
We certainly can do that. Yes, we will have that review.
I just think in terms of someone seeing this, it would seem as a negative when it's actually a positive.
Correct. So we will address that, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Any other questions? Kemp? There being none, the Chair would entertain a motion to adjourn. By Mr. Steele, second by Commissioner Murphy. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed, nay. Opinion of the Chair, motion carries. Thank you.